Hello.
Hi,
Hello. How are you?
how are you doing? I'm doing great, thank you.
Okay.
Um, it's a pleasure to be here. I've just finished my own stream because we do stream this twice a week, so it's nice to have a little chat to come down.
Yeah, now you don't have to play it yourself.
At last, yes. I mean, I love playing the game, but it gets pretty intense at times, and I'm so tired.
Yeah, I can believe it. I have to say before we start with anything, the graphic settings are crazy. Like, now I'm using DirectX 11 for the stream, but I was trying this game with DirectX 12. There's a lot of things you can tweak. So I'm impressed.
Yeah, we we recently added the DirectX 12 support and ray traced shadows and
Yeah.
ray traced ambient occlusion. I wrote articles about the implementation of those. We cooperated with AMD on that, and we're pretty proud with the results because the game looks much more lifelike, and we feel that it's worthy of the next gen moniker.
Yeah, definitely. I was supposed to play this with DirectX 12, but I had some problems with my computer, like especially with ray traced stuff, you know. So that's why I'm using 11.
In general,
I
for
was
streaming,
impressed.
I recommend turning on VSync because otherwise your GPU will run at 100%, and then you'll get stuttering because of
Okay.
because there won't be enough firepower to just encode the frames.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, there was also we checked out the audio, and there was like millions of different settings in the audio as well. So that was kind of cool that you could.
Yeah.
We learned that PC players love their customization, so we try to give you as much room for that as possible.
We have the dialogue volume really low because we're talking here. And we're just having the music basically and some sound effects. So people
Sure.
can hear
There
what
are
we're talking.
subtitles,
Yeah.
so if anyone's interested in the story, they can read.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah,
you have
most games,
recommendations?
you can
sorry.
only turn down the master or something, and then the music goes away, as at the same time as the speaking. So this is really awesome that you can do this. So we can listen to this really nice score as well. Same time, but yeah, should we start off with you telling the audience what this game is, why you are here today?
Sure. So my name is Piotr, and I am the community manager at Extra Studios. The game that I would like to present to you today is the Riftbreaker. It's our third original IP project that we are doing with Extra Studios. The first two were Zombie Driver and there was Zombie Driver, and then there was X-Morph Defense. All of them run on our own technology, on our own engine, which we call the Schmetterling. And basically, the Riftbreaker is the result of our love for several kinds of games. We love base building. We love generally strategy. We love also a good bit of destruction and RPG. So we ran an in-house game idea contest, we can say. And every member of the team presented their own concepts for the next game when we were finished with the previous project. And there were 40 plus of them, I guess. And we just took the best parts of two of these projects, and turned them into something that can be described as a child of Factorio and Diablo.
So
All right.
I know what Schmetterling means. That's the only word from Germany I know actually.
Yeah. Schmetterling means butterfly in German. There are two ways you can describe why we call it the Schmetterling. So the first one is, the official one is because the engine is beautiful and lightweight, like a butterfly. And the real story is that one of our programmers said, "That's a funny word," and we named it after that.
Yeah.
It's always fun to make something started like from a joke and then it went story around it, you know. I like the style. Should I start with survival?
I think
or...
starting with the prologue is more recommendable. It kind of eases you into the flow of the game. And it will take about 20-25 minutes to complete, so you should be fine.
Yeah. All right.
It's a shame that the audio is... I mean, the people who are speaking, the audio is low for them, because I like the voice actors, especially the robot voice.
It was a lot of fun to come up with a way to turn Ryan's, our voice actor's voice, into this kind of mech. I basically copy his voice onto 3 separate tracks in my digital audio workstation that I use. 2 of them are delayed. They are a bit out of sync. Each one is a bit out of sync. They are on different pitches, and I apply a kind of a guitar overdrive pedal on both of them. And that's how it comes out as this distorted robot voice.
All right. Yeah, I'm actually a sound engineer myself, so it's interesting to see that you're making like, you know, like you're putting stuff out of phase to make it sound cool, and yeah, that's you know, like when you put stuff out of phase, your brain doesn't really know how to react to that sound because it's
how to process it.
Yeah, exactly. So it turns into something weird, unrecognizable, and that's a really cool way to utilize in robots, for example.
Yeah, we plan to do all the sound development in a house, and I volunteered for that, but then we realized that this project is a lot more than we can handle. I mean, not a lot more than we can handle, but if I had to handle both audio and the community management side of things, then I would need the day to have 36 hours or more, because that's just too much. So currently we are outsourcing our audio work. But the voice remains as I designed it, so that's what I like.
Oh, perfect, yeah.
So, should I explore or should
I mean, you are going to get a couple of objectives. You can, or you don't have to follow them, obviously. But if you follow them, you will progress the flow of this demo, and you will unlock more options to build. You will unlock more things to do.
Oh.
I actually got a question about the guitar pedal over here. Is that a Metal Zone 2 pedal?
No, it's not a Metal Zone. No, it's a Tube Screamer. I didn't go that hard.
All right. Is it the classic, the first one, or is it some kind of new Tube Screamer?
It's a VST model. It's a TSE Audio TS808.
All right. Okay. Yeah.
So in general, you have to establish a base here that will have all the mines, refineries, power plants, and everything. You have to connect everything with energy connectors and build a base that's powerful enough to sustain a two-way portal back to Earth. So that's the basic premise of the game. And everything that happens other than that, it's just a coincidence that you end up on a planet with intelligent life, and you have to defend yourself. But we like coincidences like that.
Yeah. Or there's like dinosaurs or something over there.
Maybe not dinosaurs, but some space cows, some space spitting scorpions, and space dogs, for starters.
Yeah, it looked a bit like the velociraptors from Jurassic Park.
Basically, and any film with big robots or big monsters, we watch that, and it's partly our inspiration. So you name it, we love that. Like Pacific Rim, Jurassic Park, just because they are over the top and there's a lot of destruction, lots of special effects. That's our jam, and we think it shows in this game when you get into like the more action-oriented moments.
So, what kind of enemies are there in this game? Are there?
It's basically wildlife, but the wildlife here is
Whoa.
oh, there is a comet. Nice.
Oh,
So the
What can I do
wildlife
with
here
that?
is quite angry. They don't like being disturbed. Plus, they seem to be drawn to your energy emissions from your base. So the more stuff you build, the harder they want to kill you. And they also come in very large groups. One of the games that inspired us to go this route was They Are Billions. And we really go for the numbers that you could see in that game.
So the comet, what should I do with it? Like
Oh, the comet? Oh, it was just a visual, a gimmick.
okay.
You know, we introduced that after the DirectX 12 patch, because the comet has a single has a very powerful light that is shadow casting, and everything around you starts creating this nice I don't know how to call it. All the shadows start dancing around you as the as the comet flies by.
that was some angry beetles. So the
This is
comment
a
is
mod
more like
for
a
one of your
distraction.
weapons, so yeah, you can pick that one up. So it would be quite strange if angry alien creatures picked up, dropped weapons or armor as their loot.
Yeah.
So we decided that instead of that, they are going to drop crafting materials and mods. So then you craft. Oh, you found something interesting there. A bit further to the left. Yeah, don't go there. Don't go there yet. That might end badly for you. So yeah.
Now I'm curious.
Oh, there was just a huge bug there. You will be able to take it on in a couple of minutes. So yeah, back to the weapons. So
Yeah.
we decided that they're going to drop mods and crafting materials, and you craft the weapons for yourself. And basically, the amount of resources that you put into the crafting will determine the quality of the weapons. So they get randomized statistics, they get some perks. For example, you can have a machine gun that has homing bullets or an auto-aiming laser. That's all possible. So there's a lot of variety when it comes to that.
And I found another carbonium place. Can I just go there and build something?
Of course,
Yeah.
you can mine it. Just be careful what's around, because
So,
it might be angry.
okay, yeah, I don't have resources.
And also, you can place more than one factory. Oh, you see it now, I guess.
Oh yeah, it's there.
You can place
Okay.
more than one factory on one deposit, so that will speed up your carbonium production by a lot.
Okay. Yeah, so maybe I'd try with that.
You could. Just remember that everything that you place in your base requires a lot of power, so you need a lot of wind turbines to generate that kind of juice.
Not
So there's
there.
some kind of stats
somewhere here.
probably on this somewhere as well, where you can see what power.
Oh,
you
the
have.
energy stats are in the top right. I needed to think left, right. Top right of the screen. You can see the energy consumption and production. So the production is 36, our consumption is 59. So at the moment we are at negative 16 balance. So we would need a couple more turbines to be in the green
Now I see.
with that. One more should do.
Okay, I need more resources.
It seems like it's been quite a lot of fun to develop all this kind of parts here. So what have been really like the most interesting part of this game?
I think that the most interesting part has been right after we made the demo public, because we have been showing this game off quite a lot at trade shows like PAX, E3, Gamescom, and we had lots of people playing it, but it was just a demo. It was very limited. And once we made it a bit more public, once we shared the free prologue on Steam, we had lots of feedback pouring in, and people gave us really great ideas. For example, in our previous iteration of the building system, you had to click and place every bit of wall by yourself. And now, it never occurred to us to just introduce simple click and drag system. We don't even know why. But working with the community has really changed a lot when it comes to the way we are developing the game and the way we are handling some things. Whenever we want to publish some changes, we first put them on the experimental branch of our alpha and give it to the Discord community. And we know that they will rip it to shreds. They are going to send us 100 crash reports. We are going to spend the night fixing them. But when we publish it to the public branch, it will be good. So that's really fun. That's something that we have never done before.
Here we are building kind of fences now.
Yeah, I can finally create the last one. Yeah, here.
I got a question here in the chat again. Is the release still on the 21st of October?
That's a running joke that we have, because we promised. So the game was supposed to be released in the year 2020, and everyone was asking about release date, and I said that I cannot just guess and give you a date that Riftbreaker is going to release on October 21st. Of course, somebody made a Twitch clip of that and put it out of context, and so now we joke that release is October 21st. We did not release the game in 2020 because of pandemic, because of working from home, which has been inconvenient. Maybe it wasn't difficult, but it's been inconvenient for us. Because we are a very small team and we like working with each other and talking to each other directly, coming up and saying what is wrong, what we need fixed. And in general, we are very tight-knit in our studio. We are a tight-knit community. And we had to move the release date to 2021. But in 2021, October 21st still hasn't happened, so I keep saying October 21st, even though it's not the real release date. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not.
Do you live far from each other, the team?
No, we all live in the same city, but obviously we had to isolate a little bit because of the rising number of cases.
Yeah. That's exactly why I'm here in my bedroom right now, streaming this.
I see.
Yeah.
I only recently moved back to the office because I've already caught the disease. I've been through it. I am immune, so now I can go back to let's say I can be reasonably sure that nothing bad will come out of it.
Alright, yeah. I hope it wasn't too bad.
was bad. But let's not talk about it.
Yeah.
I'm here now. That's what counts.
Exactly. It's got enough attention already. So. So here's somebody commenting on the release again. Now, the community knows the truth. The release is one day after Half-Life 3. All right.
That's another joke that I made. Yes, that the release is going to be day after Half-Life 3. And then I realized that if Valve is going to just drop Half-Life 3 like they dropped Half-Life Alyx, I am in deep, deep trouble.
What should I do? The armory.
So now you have two objectives. There is one objective there are two objectives marked on your mini-map. One to the west, one to the north. One to the west and one to the northeast, and you can choose either of them.
I want to see the big guy.
Sure, go for it.
It's somewhere here.
You have some other weapons. You can press Q or E to swap between them, because the one that you have in your right hand at the moment has no ammo, so it's not a good idea to just walk up to that dude. Yeah, the other ones might work a little better.
Flamethrower.
Let's see. Okay, let's burn it.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I'm dying actually. Oh, I see.
It's okay. It's okay.
You were serious.
I think this guy has aggro for the entire map, so it should come chasing after you.
Oh yeah, I can use some special like nuclear mine and. Oh,
yes. You have a lot of skills to choose from. Like, we give you a set of some basic ones to try out at the start, but in the final game you will be able to craft and develop lots of additional skills that you then put on your quick use bar and just press 2, 3, 4 and activate those skills.
Okay, I run out of.
So if you
flames.
if you get hurt here and your energy is like really low, can you go somewhere to recharge or?
Yes. If you go to your HQ, you will heal.
Oh, 4 HP. That was close.
Calculated. It was calculated. You meant to do that. It's fine.
Oh. And the guy, the range is better than mine. Like, Oh, okay. Now
That's one of the issues.
Okay, now it's going. I want to use this one. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he's preoccupied with those towers. Just go ham.
There we go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, for once the games actually end happily.
I could fix my base, but we have 5 minutes left, so let's do some exploring.
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
Oh, more.
Yes, there are plenty of resources on this map. In fact, I think there are like 4 different, let's say, biomes on this map, in this prologue, that you can see. So we start in this jungle, then you can venture out into the desert that you are kind of seeing right now. There is also like a swamp and a bit of a magma biome, which is a bit of a preview of the things that you are going to be able to see in the final game. So every biome is going to have a different set of creatures and challenges to it, because we don't want every level to just feel like a carbon copy of each other.
Yeah.
So, for example, in one area of the planet, because it's going to take place on this planet that you are visiting right now, Galatea 37. The maps are going to be randomized, which is going to introduce a bit of replayability to this game, and also variety. And for example, in the desert biome, you will get lots of power from solar panels, but wind turbines might not work. And in magma biome, you might have to invent some protective protective shielding first before you start building stuff in the very hot climate of that zone. So there is going to be plenty of stuff to do and discover.
Yeah.
I have one question. Like, are we the bad guys? Like, we just go to a random planet and start killing.
We are.
Life
We
forms.
are colonizers. It's human history 101. It's what we do. It's what we've always done. I guess it's just taking it a bit further, a couple of light years away from us. But yeah, we are the baddies, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're actually getting to the last minute. So do you want to tell us a little bit of where we can find this game, where we,
Of course.
give us your links.
The Riftbreaker prologue is available on the Steam store and also on GOG, I think. You can download it, play it for free, and when you've played it, you can actually visit us on Discord, discord.gg/Exor Studios, and you will find plenty of community-created mods, which is absolutely crazy that our community is creating mods for the demo version.
Yeah.
Yeah, we fell in love with that. We fell in love with the idea that they are already modding it. And we are going to release the game later this year. PC comes first, then console ports.
Okay, I have a feeling that I'm going to die here.
Quite likely. Quite likely. You can also go to the left. You will find another pleasant creature here.
Oh, this is.
Oh,
That was
no
not a
pleasant creature
but
here. Oh,
It was a pleasant surprise as well. So the level looks
Sure.
really good.
sure.
Ended it with a boom.
Exactly. There are lots of booms.
Well, yeah, thanks for coming here.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, really fun to watch this and hear you talk. So let's keep in touch and let's hope it's out on October 21st.
Of course.
Of course.
Day after Half-Life 3.
Perfect. All right.
Thank you. See ya.
Thank you.